And now, it's time for America's favorite game show! And let's welcome your host. He puts the eel in the wheel and the Wheel of Misfortune, Chip Everstein! To the Wheel of Misfortune. I'm your host, Chip Everstein, and this is the game show where we take everyday tasks and make them terrifyingly difficult. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce a close personal friend of mine, a woman who I hold very near and dear to my heart. Really, the show wouldn't be the same without her. She's been off for a little while, getting an advanced degree in animal husbandry from Colorado State University. Please welcome Vanna Whitesnake, PhD. Vanna, it is so good to have you back.
I know.
Tell me about your degree.
Well, I actually got a PhD from Harvard.
That's a good school.
It is, maybe you've heard of it. In American Studies.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, it means any number of things, Chip. I focus specifically on the American dream.
And it looks a lot like this?
Sadly, yes, it does.
Great, let's go ahead and move on to the other important part of this show. He's brand new to us, but we're happy to have him around. He's America's favorite sidekick. That is Lance Beaumont.
My first on-screen interview, and I'm so excited to let you know how I'm doing.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. How are you doing? Nobody really cares. We're going to go ahead and move on.
I'm doing very well, and I'm excited to be here. We have Wheel of Misfortune. Oh man, it's great. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. There will be 4 challenges or games, and then the lightning round. After the 4th challenge, one of our 3 contestants will be eliminated, leaving 2 for the lightning round.
Good.
The winner of every round leading up to the lightning round will get 5 points. The second place person will get 3 points, and the loser will get 1 point. At the end of the 4 rounds, the 2 people that have the most points move on to the lightning round. The 2 losers of every game, so the person who doesn't come in first, the other 2 people have to spin the Wheel of Misfortune.
Ah, yes. The Wheel of Misfortune.
Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune.
That's very good, Lance. Let's walk through what we see on our Wheel of Misfortune. This first one, all glittery and shiny. This is fantastic. This is the one bonus for anybody who lands on. They get 3 points added to their score. 3 points. The next one, Nickelback. Yes, Vanna's choice. She'll get to pick anything that she wants from that. Oh, yes. Fart in a box. Vanna is going to go grab the fart in the box so that you can experience what our contestants will have blown right in their face.
It smells like a fart.
That's disgusting. Okay, the next one, Legos. The contestant will have to walk across 5 feet of Legos in bare feet. Bad kitty. Pie in the face. You must eat something disgusting. Herpes. That's no joke. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Okay, that's a host's choice. Erotic fan fiction. And the last one we have here is octopus. Vanna? That's very good. Thank you very much, Vanna. I can see that degree in American Studies is really paying off. Now let's go ahead and bring out our contestants. I think it's time to meet them, don't you? Let's bring out contestant number 1 from the blue team. Alright, make sure we get you on film. Come close to me, I won't bite. How are you?
Good.
Good, what's your name?
Royce.
Royce, it's a pleasure to meet you. What do you do?
I am an actor and a playwright.
Ah,
For money, I index nonfiction books.
now that sounds sexy. Like a database work? What is that?
No, like at the back of a nonfiction book, there's an index. Somebody has to write that. So I get the manuscript from the publisher, write the index, and that's in the back.
You are an interesting human being, Royce. So let's move on to contestant number 2. Contestant number 2 from Pink Lightning. Camera to see all of you. What's your name?
Devin.
Devin, what do you do?
I'm a student and a horseback rider and a filmmaker.
A student, horseback rider, and filmmaker. Great, are you working on a film right now?
I am.
And what's it about?
It's about World War II.
Does it have horses?
No, it does not.
I'm disappointed, but it's a pleasure to meet you, Devin, from Pink Lightning. And now it's time for contestant number 3. From our season release party, come stand right over here for me so they can see you. What's your name?
My name is Michelle.
Michelle, what do you do?
I'm a child trauma therapist and a horseback rider and a ballet dancer.
I like that combo. Where do you live?
In Denver.
In Denver. Great. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Good luck. I know you did really swimmingly last time. Let's see if you can hold it together for this one. I think it's time now to move on to our first game. It's called Laundry Day.
This game is called Laundry Day. Here is your goal. Separate your dirty laundry into 2 baskets. Whites go in the white basket, and the colors go in your colored basket. If you put it in the wrong basket, or it falls on the floor, the interns, special shout out to the interns, will return it to the center of the table. First person to finish with 100% accuracy wins. But don't stop after the first person finishes. We need to determine second and third place too, to see who spins the Wheel of Misfortune.
All right, so what we're going to have to do is separate the colors. That's all you have to do, put it in the basket. But I think that's easy. So why don't we have you do it with your hands zip-tied behind your back? This means that you cannot use your hand. All right, we're getting a lot of opportunity from Royce over here. That's good, okay. You know, I think we need to do one more thing. You have to do it blindfolded. So, team members, you have to help your teammate, so shout it loud and proud. On your mark, get set, go! Michelle gets 5 points up on the board, please. Very nicely done. Michelle, how did you complete that so quickly?
I focused, and with the combined energy of my team, I was able to persevere.
Excellent. I like to hear that you have a good team. You can go sit right next to Sarah there. Go ahead and have a seat. All right, Devin. Devin, that was a valiant effort. You get 3 points on the board. That's right. What happened there? You were just a hair slower.
You know, I just really gotta focus, gotta listen a little harder. We'll get the next one back.
Okay, good. I like that attitude. Devin, if you could come stand right here for me. Just stand right there and wait there. And finally, Royce. Royce, it looks like you've never done laundry. That's what it looked like to me.
I've never done laundry blindfolded. I've never done laundry with a wig. I have banished the wig, and hopefully that will give me less of a disadvantage in the next challenge.
Good, all right, I like that. Let's have you go stand on that blue skull right there. Stand on the blue skull. Thank you. And what we're going to have you do, Devin, is spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Can I have a drum roll, please? Thank you. Devin, give it a big spin.
Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune.
Devin, all right, if you could please come stand right here in the center of the stage. You got herpes. And Vanna knows all about herpes, so she's going to come out. She's going to come out and apply said herpes to you. You will have to wear it the rest of the game show. Enjoy. I'm going to stand back here so I don't get it. All right. Thank you, Devin. Very nicely done. And Royce, let's have you step up and spin the wheel. Can I have a drum roll, please?
Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Time to spin the wheel.
Oh, misfortune. Yes. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Royce, if you could please stand right here, center stage. And get your eye protective gear on. Great. I'm going to stand back here. To our next game, Royce, and you have a big opportunity in this next game to get it back. So why don't you have you stand right over there? Excellent. And let's bring our contestants back up. Now this game is called Getting Ready Relay. We're going to need 2 team members from every team. 2 team members from every team to come down and help out.
This game is called the Getting Ready Relay. You must complete a series of challenges to get ready for work.
So our contestants will first have to do 10 sit-ups. It's like they got up in the morning, it's the first thing they do. Normally I do 100, but 10 seems to work just fine. Thank you, thank you. Next, you're going to have nails applied, and lastly, lipstick, and then finally you dig through the keys that your spouse threw in the trash. That's good. That looks easy. I think you guys can do that. Wheel of Misfortune! But your team members are going to have to be blindfolded. Very easy. Looks like we're getting some coaching. I think we need to add one more layer. Our contestants are going to have to carry 2 hot, scalding cups of coffee.
Yeah. The team that has the most coffee left at the end of the full challenge will get an extra 3 bonus points. You may not, don't assume it's you, Royce, because you could lose again. So, everyone, you cannot put down your cups. If you have to hold on to them, you put them down, they will get taken away, and that will obviously hurt the amount of coffee you have at the end.
Okay, if everyone could turn and face their intern. Turn and face their intern. We're getting ready to start. On your marks, get set, go! three together, but get them close to each other and let's take a look. 1 3/4 is green. So let's see first the 3 bonus points up here for the green stakes. 3 bonus points. We'll talk to you in just a second, Michelle, because I would like to come over and congratulate Royce. Royce really came through. Royce, how did you get that one done so quickly?
This is just like every morning for me, so it's just a repeat.
That's great. So you've had practice with those hot, scalding cups of coffee. That's fantastic. Although you did make a lot of mess, and I do appreciate our interns in here cleaning that all up. Could we have 5 points up? We'll go over to our second place. Come here, Michelle. Very nicely done. You have 3 additional points up there, which puts you at 11, and you are still in the lead. How does that make you feel?
I feel wonderful tonight.
Good, I like that. You're all set for this. Come stand next to the Wheel of Misfortune for me. Let's spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Drum roll, please. Michelle, this is the first experience for you. The Wheel of Misfortune.
Time to spin the wheel.
Of Misfortune. So here's the advantage. Vanna gets to change it to Vanna's choice. We don't repeat. So Vanna, what are you thinking right now? What looks good to you? Michelle, if you could stand right here for me, please. We'll bring out your protective eyewear. And I'm going to stand back over here so I don't get octopus juice on me. Letting it linger. All right. Let's help Vanna count off. In 1, 2, 3. Wow. Michelle. And now I think it's time for our second spin of the Wheel of Misfortune. Devin, go ahead and stand up right there. And let's have a drum roll, please.
Time to spin the wheel of misfortune. Time to spin the wheel of misfortune. Time to spin the wheel of misfortune.
It's back to Vanna's choice. Vanna, what looks good to you? Fart in a box. Devin, if you can step down stage, thank you. You always need your protective eyewear for a fart in a box. And Devin, all you have to do is stand right there and take a giant whiff. That's all you need to do. Oh. All right, that's good, that's good. That's really good, okay. That's really nasty. We're going to go ahead and cut to our first commercial break. See what happens in the next 2 rounds.
Hey Denver, what's better than free beer? How about watching a live movie improvised in front of you while you drink free beer? Cult following. Theater is the new movies. February 13th, April 10th, May 8th at the Jones.
And we are back to the Wheel of Misfortune. I'll tell you what, those first 2 rounds were terribly exciting. We're going to start with our first game. This game is called At Work.
Chip is your boss. Do everything he says. The contestant who completes his instructions most accurately will win.
Excellent. So you work for me. And we're going to start right about now. Take a letter, please. Dear Francine, I don't believe you contracted that from me. I believe it was your own fault. Love, Chip. All right, let's move on to some mental math. I have trouble with numbers. 2 + 1. plus 3, plus 6, minus 2, times 3.14159. What's your number? That's not right. What's your number?
9.
What's your number?
41.9.
You are all fired. Lance, explain the new rules.
All right, here are the new rules. Now they're fired from your jobs. You must fill the container with your color with items from your desk without moving the filing cabinet. The first contestant to fill their container to the top wins.
That looks easy.
I got this, Devin.
That's easy.
So we'll have you put on some oven mitts. Now it looks a little more challenging. Get set. Go. Congratulations, let's see 5 more points up here for Green Snakes. 16 points. Now, Michelle, step right over here. I am curious to know what you would do with $333.
$333? I would buy a smile for every child in the world.
That was touching. Boys, if you could please step over to the Wheel of Misfortune. Drum roll, please. Make sure you make it all the way around, at least one full revolution.
Time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune, time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune, time to spin the Wheel of Misfortune, time to spin the wheel.
Come stand right here for me, yes? Okay, Royce, you'll get your protective eyewear. I'm going to stand over here so I don't get any pie on me. Nice again, Royce. You'll be cleaned off in just a second. Okay, the drum roll, please. All right, Devin, good spin. All right.
Misfortune, time to spin the wheel. Misfortune, time to spin the wheel. Misfortune, time to spin the wheel.
Of misfortune. Remember, it's already Vanna's choice, so we've already seen that. We'll move it to something else. Vanna, what looks good to you? Frank, whenever you're ready. Through that, Devin, but you stood right there, proud and strong, just staring down Nickelback in the face. All right, well, let's bring out our other 2 contestants. Let's come up on stage and get set up for our next game called the Salad Toss.
Make a salad with each team member tossing ingredients into a bowl. You're going to be getting a bowl. Each teammate is assigned an ingredient. They must throw one piece at a time until they have successfully gotten 5 pieces in the salad.
Okay, this is exciting, but you know what? I think you're gonna have to do this with the salad on top of your head. If we could please bring out some colanders. Right, some colanders, excellent. All right, that looks good. I think we're about ready, but you know what? We're gonna have our teams have to eat the salad completely with these forks provided. The first team that finishes the salad wins. On your mark, get set, go. Points up on the board for you to 10. I was dutifully impressed with that. Tell me how that went down.
We just worked as a team and pulled together. Everyone shoved it in their mouth and didn't taste it.
Royce, the good news is you're not out. You got 1 point, and we have a tie, so we have not finished this to get to the elimination. Devin, could you please come out and stand right here? Right there on that green skull is perfect. Royce, if you come stand right here, we have 2 things coming out to you. It's kind of our Gordian knot of ties. The Gordian knot's coming out, and what you're gonna have to do, the first person to untie the ties wins and moves on to the next
It's a tiebreaker. It's a tiebreaker.
There we go. Okay, so unravel as quick as you can. On your marks, get set, go! Really a good effort. Come here, Devin. I know, you had more knots. I want to say that was a really, really valiant effort. And we really appreciate you. We really appreciate you being a very willing contestant on the show. So you're not going to go home empty-handed, okay? We have for you a first aid kit. We have for you a much inferior show, a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire t-shirt. Yep. Do we have anything else for her? Is that everything? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here, Michelle, come on up. Shake hands with your competitor. Because we're going to move on to the lightning round. And we're going to do so right after this commercial break.
Hey Denver, what happens when you combine local storytellers with music, video, puppets, and trapeze? Come find out at Lived Relived, the live realization of true stories, in partnership with the narrators. March 7th, 14th, and 21st at the Jones.
And welcome back to the Wheel of Misfortune! We have an excited live audience that's ready to see the lightning round! You're going to stand right here for me, Royce. You're going to face forward. And you're going to listen to my voice, okay? All right. All right, let's get this started. Ready, set, go! Run as fast as you can in place, Royce. Move the controller faster than you can. It looks like Vanilla Whitesnake is following you. Faster, even faster. Pump it up and down. As fast as you can go. Let's get the zombie. And you got it. Moving on. Turn around and face the screen. You're going to write a text using the buttons at the top of the controller. It's any four-letter word. Any four-letter word at all. It's very sensitive. So take your time, Royce. Any four-letter word that completes somewhat, and now all my friends are dead, and there's a homicidal maniac on the loose who is trying to blank me. He's trying to blank me. What is the blank? It's very sensitive. Take your time. You can do it, Royce. You can do it. All right, K. Okay, J-I-M, Ilbo, Elon. If you put an E in front of Elon, that is actually a word. Okay, that's not a word. Okay. It's like you're speaking Orcish right now. You're speaking Orcish. All right, and it's going to be... All right, continue. Dead silence, please, dead silence. Scream as loud as you can. Even louder, Royce. Take a deep breath, Royce. Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3. Moving on to the next one. This is called the talisman. Use the A button, the round button, to stop the wheel, and then you're going to have to eat whatever comes about. So, dandelions. Delish. All right, Royce, well done. And now the final part. Turn around, face it. This is called the signal. You're going to balance on this Bosu ball. You're going to balance on the Bosu ball and make the arm signals to spell out save me, the semaphore flag symbols. So there's an S. All right, good. Let's move on to A. You can do it, Royce. There's an A. Excellent. Let's go to V. Oh, so close. So close. There you go. Excellent. Let's move on to E. You're at 3 minutes and 3 seconds. You're almost done. And, oh, there we go. Space. And M-E. Let's spell the M. And finally, E. E. There we go. Save me. Stop the time. Stop the time. He's going to go ahead and grab the Bosu ball and that controller for you. Let's go stand right over here. There's some water for you. And let's bring in our first place person, Michelle. You see your time to beat. You have 3 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock to beat. Okay, if you could turn around and face the audience, you're going to face what seems to be your enemies right now, the pink lightning. Remember, you're going to listen to my voice and perform what's going on. Ready, set, go. Run as fast as you can in place. Michelle, go! Okay, that's 3 strikes. I think we're going to move on to the next one. It's okay. Turn around and face the screen. Turn around and face the screen. It's okay. It's called the text. Write any 4-letter word. The buttons are really sensitive. Any 4-letter word. Any 4-letter word at all. The buttons are so sensitive. So just take your time. Take your time. Bill. That works. Bick. Bide. Biggs. Bike. Bike. Bite me. Oh, I like this. Okay. Dead silence, please. Dead silence. Scream as loud as you can. Alright, now you're going to stand on this Bosu ball. We're going to get the Bosu ball and oh no, I'm sorry. You're going to spin. Press A. Press A, and you have to eat whatever's there. Hot chili pepper. Oh no. Coming out for you. We have a giant check for $333 coming out right now. There you go. Let's get a good picture of that, Royce. Smile for the camera. That is fantastic. And that is it for us. Stay right here. That is it for us for the Wheel of Misfortune. I am your host, Chip Everstein, and thank you so much for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. Good night.